My name is Sister Mel Dwyer, and I'm a Canossian daughter of charity from Brisbane. I was so fortunate to be able to go to World Youth Day twice, in Rome in the year 2000 and again in Sydney in 2008. What struck me the most about World Youth Day was the fact that millions of young people came together to celebrate their faith. Many times in the church, as a young person, I felt that I was alone in expressing my faith. And yet the experience of World Youth Day and the diversity, the multicultural aspect of millions of young people from all corners of the globe, that filled me with such joy and such hope. I remember in the year 2000 listening to Saint Pope John Paul II and the inspiration that he gave us. There was a challenge that he put out to us as young people, and that changed my life forever. He said to us, "Do not be afraid to push away from the shore and trust God with your life, because Jesus is the answer to every question of the human heart." It were these words of Saint Pope John Paul II that made me start to consider what I wanted to do with my life. Before I went to World Youth Day, I was training for the Olympic Games. I was a javelin thrower, and I thought that that was what my dream was. My dream from the time I was 5 years old was to represent Australia at the Olympic Games. So I went off to World Youth Day thinking that I was just taking a break from training and that I was going to come back and pursue my sporting dream. Little did I know that the experience of World Youth Day, the experience with millions of other young people, was going to change my life forever. And from that process of World Youth Day, from that initial experience of joy and love and celebrating with millions of other young people, I began my search for my vocation, my search in discovering God's call for my life. It was those words that inspired me to consider religious life, where before that, I thought that religious life was something that was beyond me. I was filled with courage from the World Youth Day experience to embrace my faith and to be able to make a difference to the world. So I wanted to encourage young people, if you are going to World Youth Day in Panama this year, make the most of every opportunity, because you don't know how God can change your life from these few days of being together. If you don't have the chance to go to World Youth Day in Panama, it doesn't matter, because you can embrace this journey by being part of it, by following all that's going on, by watching Shalom World TV, the live stream that's happening there, and taking to heart the messages, the inspiration, the encouragement that you will receive from this universal church event.
Shalom World, official media partner of World Youth Day 2019.